Hello, welcome to the Rice and Phoenix podcast. I'm Phoenix.
I'm Rice.
The only guarantee you have as a human being is that you are going to die. Nobody wants it more than me. This is my chance to change things.
We don't think about making it to the end, just making it to the next moment.
And today, we're going over The Long Walk.
The Long Walk review. We'll start off with spoiler-free talk, and then we'll dive into the spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you have a ranking off the top of your head where you want to rank this? You told me before this show this might be your movie of the year so far.
Yeah. My off the rip ranking is like a 9.5.
That's good. I'm around a solid 9. I would like to watch it again. There's one part I missed. It was short. Had to run to the bathroom. I couldn't hold it anymore.
Dang.
I'll tell you what that is when we get there. But yeah, this is a solid film. This is it's not a horror film, but it's a suspense, a thriller, and it's a peak film. It's really good.
This is an amazing film. Man, I was shocked by how good this film was.
I heard good things, but I didn't think it'd be that good.
I did not think this would be one of my favorite movies this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's very character driven, which I think helps it a lot. It's not action driven. It's a little suspense, but it's almost all just characters. It's how these characters are, how you relate to each character, and how they grow. Not even so much grow, just reveal who they really are as people.
Yeah, it was amazing to see the character, like you said, not the character development, but the expansion and
of who these people truly are. Because once you get that desperate and that, close to knowing of death, you kind of reveal more about yourself as a person, I feel like. And that's what it shows.
And I could feel for every character that we were introduced to. And even the characters that were killed off early, they gave a little bit of development too.
Right. Yeah. So that's our spoiler-free part, because this is going to be mostly spoiler talk. But he said 9.5. I said 9. This is a really great film. I love this film. I don't know if it's my movie of the year yet, but it is up there. It's in contention for it. It's really good. Like you said, I would recommend it to anyone. But you just go in knowing you're going to feel emotions. This is a movie that makes you feel, which is what a movie's supposed to do.
Hey.
And it makes you feel.
I
had
more than likely going to cry.
I had... not just women, but there was women that's who crying longer. You know, a man might shed a tear or two, but these women all around me. My girl is crying. The girl next to me was crying. I'm like, whew, this is a heavy movie. So let's get into some spoiler talk a little. We'll just start with, I guess, let's just start at the beginning of the film. It does just a little bit of world building.
Yeah.
With some words, kind of like Superman did at the beginning. Here's what's going on.
So see, that's the part I missed a little bit of.
Oh, wow.
When
you are late to things all the time. That's
no,
true.
We were there.
Uh-huh.
We were there, watched trailers and everything, but I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the better part to go to the bathroom for, I guess.
And
this is like...
I researched it, and from what I know, it's about the Vietnam War, a parallel to it.
Yeah, it's something around the Vietnam War or World War II, but yeah, I think it's closer to Vietnam. It's just like if our country didn't recover financially or nothing economically, we didn't have that big boom or nothing, and every family is essentially struggling except the ultra rich.
Yeah,
and that's what this is about. It's about if you win this walk, you get the money, but only one person wins. You get a wish and you get money.
I mean, it's a lot, especially with these young men. You know, it's like the military. They give them dog tags.
Kind of.
Everybody, they get their little...
You get a number. Not even really a dog tag. Here's a number, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is even crazy. It's almost like an allegory to World War II when they're, putting numbers on the Jews.
Yep. I mean, it's... all of them. You get a little bit of everything in the beginning when they're all talking together. You get a little bit of their characters, their rough reasons why they're there. Like you said, a lot of it's
they're
poverty.
All being pretty vague about why they're there.
Yeah, it's not like deep reasons, but it's surface level.
I didn't catch it quite at first, but after not even that long, maybe 20 minutes, I was like, oh, there's 50 people here, one from every state. It's one from every state. That's why they're all here. I didn't
Okay.
catch that at first.
I didn't catch that either.
But when they started talking about what's the main guy's name, Ray,
Ray.
when they were like, "Oh, this is your home state," and no one else is from there, I'm like, "Oh, they're all from different states. They're all from the guy that has the heavy accent, the black tall dude. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. No one else is from Louisiana, but he is.
Okay, so that adds another layer
They're
for
all
me.
from a
'Cause
different state,
I just figured they were
from
like,
what I understand. That's how I took it.
yeah,
They never explicitly say that, but that's how I take it. 50 kids, 50 states,
that makes sense.
and there's only one from this state that they're in. I don't think they ever say the state, do they? Are they in like they're in like Kansas or they're in like the Midwest, Kansas,
Hicks.
Kentucky, somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah.
The ultra poor, and there's farmland everywhere. So that's what I was assuming.
Yeah, the
Ultimately, this is about the characters.
yeah,
It's about. It's not. There's almost no racial stuff going on, but it's about a best white. Well, not a best friends. A white man and a black man that become best friends, that become brothers,
Yeah.
essentially,
Oh,
over a super short time. It's not like it's long. It's not even a week long, this thing.
it's a few days,
Yeah, and they become brothers even shorter than that.
but really, it's the Four Musketeers.
Yeah, well, yeah. They all try to. They all.
Off what?
They don't all start grouping up, but there is kind of groups, and there's kind of not. But these four essentially make a real group. The black guy from Baton Rouge, I can't remember his name. Hold
Arthur?
on. I got it right here. It is Arthur. Good job. Wow.
Arthur,
And then you
Pete.
got Pete, the other black guy.
yep, and then Hank,
Is
The Asian dude.
The Asian dude named Hank? Yep. Wow, you're really good at those names.
and then
And
Ray.
Yes. And there's a funny bit at the beginning where they see the white dude who looks like he's supposed to win. He's super fit,
Yep,
and they're all commenting on his fitness. But I'm like, but do you notice the black guy you're talking to, Pete? That man looks yoked like a mother. Man, this dude looks more fit than that white boy. Like, don't get me wrong, the white boy's fit.
Yeah.
This dude looks like almost like
was-
Black Superman over here. This
I was
dude's
thinking
just
that
sitting there
too.
going,
I was like, nope.
what?
I was surprised nobody commented on like him being prepared. I believe there might have been one comment about his physique, like how prepared he is, but
He's the only one that even at the end didn't look tired really.
that's
After days.
because spoiler, he's been running his whole life.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ending of this movie, I loved it. It made sense.
Yeah.
But this is about essentially Ray and Pete. There's the two other ones that are tight with them, but even the Asian guy, after a while, you don't really see him.
Yeah.
He's in shots, but he's just already slowing down and tiring. And
Yeah.
it's-
Let's talk about it. The first death.
Sure. That's the young kid, the 18-year-old who everyone called out was like, "You're not 18. I'll give you my left shoe if you're not 18," or whatever he said.
Yeah.
If you're over 16.
Right away, the loss of innocence in all this. Like you feel the vibe shift
Right.
dramatically
Oh, yeah.
when the first death is, of course, the youngest there.
And
That's not even supposed to be there.
So what they talk about, kinda, it's a lot of backstory on the world and stuff is vague. But it sounds like this isn't a yearly event. This is like once every 5, maybe 10 years this happens. This is not all the time this is happening. So maybe some of these younger people, like the kid that died first, Curly, maybe he didn't really understand the gravity of this. Like
He
maybe
didn't.
they didn't know people were really going to die. Because even Pete, he kind of grew up on the street, so maybe he didn't watch it. It's televised to the whole world, but maybe, he's on the streets and stuff. He didn't fully see it. He's like, oh, I thought they were going to shoot and the bang flag was going to come out and the major was going to be like, it's all a joke. He
Yeah.
kind of joked around about it. So, but I think a few of them, including Ray especially, I think Ray really understood, like, no, this is going to get bad. He's trying to help people the whole time.
Yeah, it's
Even Curly at first, he's like, no, come on, don't stop. Don't do this. Come on. Keep walking. You'll walk this cramp out. The kid got a cramp early on.
that's such a weak. I mean, like, yeah,
The
he's
kid
a
wasn't
kid.
prepared.
Yeah,
He wasn't prepared.
I'm saying that's a weak way
And
to
he was,
go over
but
a cramp.
But you
Yeah.
can see they did shots so well in this. I love shots, right? There's shots that are done so well. You have to really pay attention though. They're filming things. They're focusing on Ray and Pete. That's why I say this is what this is about. But in the background, you can see who's in the back. That super buff white kid's always in the back. He's never walking that fast.
Yep.
That young kid was all the way up front if you originally look at it. He's up front. He's wasting too much energy.
Oh.
And then he got that cramp and he fell back to Ray. And that's when Ray started pulling him. There's some shots in this that if you really pay attention to, it's really well done. And it shows who's wasting energy, who's not, who's actually mentally preparing themselves for this.
Yeah, Stebbins. Stebbins was
Stebbins is
the tall, buff white dude. Yep.
Because the
That
other
was
white
sticking
dude.
to the back, and then he was tying his shoes and
There's
stuff.
two
checking the
enemy
pace.
white guys. It's the buff one, and you know who.
Stebbins
The guy with the
and
camera.
Brockovich.
Brockovich. Bro. Oh, man. What a guy, that guy. What a character. The crash out. He crashed out.
Yeah, but like,
And I get it.
what hurt about watching his character was like, I knew kids that were like that,
Yeah.
where it's just like, it was just.
So
all
let's talk about
so-
the second death. Since we're here, Brockovich egged on.
the
What's his
nerdy
name?
kid.
He had a weird name. That's why
and he was
egged
making
him
fun
on.
of his mother.
Yeah, what was the kid's name? Sorry, I got the names here. It was Rank.
Rank.
Why would your
Yes.
mother name you Rank? Man, he's egging this kid on to fight him essentially, and he takes some swings at him and misses and falls, bam, on his face.
Warning.
Yep, the kid does not get back up. You get 3 warnings, and then they're gonna pop you, and they don't hold back on the gore in this. They really don't.
Yeah.
The first
It's-
kid, the
The
18-year-old,
first kid was.
they put a hole in his face, and you see the hole in his face.
Yeah, you knew it was real.
Yeah, yeah. So
Eggs on Rank, gets Rank killed.
he gets Rank killed, and then the whole movie, everyone's now on him. You know,
You're a killer.
You're
Pete.
a killer. You're a murderer.
Pete was really on his case.
Yeah, because it's, and he's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know, slow mental break, slow mental cracks forming through the movie. So every time he gets called a murderer or a killer,
Yeah.
shut up. You're a killer. Don't talk to us. You're not part of this group. Get out of here. He's always trying to hang with the group. With
Trying to
Pete and
fit
Ray.
in.
Yeah.
Always trying to fit in, and you just like later on in the movie, he says, "I have a hard time fitting in with
Yeah.
anybody."
Because he gets off on the wrong foot. Yeah, because you're egging people on wrong. You starting stuff.
He's
You start stuff, people aren't going to like you.
yeah.
And I felt bad once he started opening up about stuff like that. I never fit in. Well, yeah, look how you are. But he's not getting that. He's still young.
Yeah.
All these guys are young, essentially. They're all, what, under 30 probably.
I think they're like 18, 17.
Well, I don't think they're all 8. I think just that one kid was around there. He might be a little young. But I think they're all between 20 to 25, essentially.
like
Maybe there's a couple younger. There's a lot of side characters you really don't meet. There's what, 50 people? You're
Yeah.
not seeing all 50 of these people. When they start
all
going
you're-
uphill
boom,
at night,
boom. Oh my god.
they all start popping up. You lose half of them almost right there. You lose 15 people right there.
So
You don't even show.
before that, Garrity gets Garrity? Ray
Ray Garrity.
Ray gets his warnings,
Oh, yeah.
and then
I can't imagine walking this long. They're walking through the night. They don't get no breaks. They're eating
Yes.
food at paste, essentially astronaut food in little tubes.
and this is where you start seeing the cracks in Ray. Like,
Yeah. It's where you start seeing cracks in a lot of people. People got to take craps.
yep, it's nighttime.
You can't stop to take a crap. You either crap your pants, you stop, pull down your pants, and go.
Yep,
And there's that one guy that he can't. He got diarrhea.
yep.
for
and
whatever
got
reason.
cooked.
Yep. He got cooked while he was letting some out.
Boo-booing, yeah.
That's a terrible way to go.
Yeah, and
Man,
like even the scene with Arthur when he's
Oh, yeah.
taking a dope.
that's tension right there.
Yeah, it's just building up, like, and you get nervous as you're going, like, bro, like,
And
I can't.
just to pause on the story for a minute, I don't know any of these actors except Pete. And I was
Yeah.
struggling to remember where I knew Pete from.
I remember him from Alien Covenant.
Nope. Romulus, the newest one.
Oh, Romulus.
Yes, that's
yeah.
that's the only. And he was great in that, but holy cow, he's amazing in this. They all are, and I've never seen anything any of these guys are in except him.
There are some top tier acting performances,
Yeah.
like the new Karate Kid.
I heard, yeah, I was like, this Asian kid looks familiar, but I didn't see that movie, so I
Yeah.
just know him from the trailers.
But yeah, everybody. I think the David Johnson who played Pete,
Yeah,
he could easily win an award for this
he
performance.
could win an award for this. I'm sure he's got a great future now between Alien Romulus and this, because he was probably the best part of Alien Romulus too, playing the android.
Yep.
He's amazing. I'll watch anything he's in at this point.
He's got me hooked,
man.
now.
But this performance, especially at the end, he just sells it so well. There's so much he sells in this. Even Ray, who I don't know what
I've never seen him in a movie before.
Cooper Hoffman's his name. I've never seen him in anything.
But yeah, you love Ray's character. Yeah, like we were saying
You love
about
Ray
that hill scene.
Yeah.
I was starting to stress out Ray's
I thought he was gonna give up.
all his warnings. I don't even know if he's gonna die at this point. I'm like, man, he has to go uphill after figuring everything out, and he snaps at Pete.
A little bit. Oh yeah, but first Pete tells him to pour the water on his head, and then asks for more water, and then Barkovich right in front of him. Yeah, see that guy was just pointing a gun at your head. Now he's getting you water. I'm like, bro, shut up. Get away from me.
Okay, I love his character as
Yeah.
the instigator.
Yeah, he's an instigator. Tough.
He is a Hall of Fame
Man.
instigator. Bro, it was killing me. I almost died. It was during a serious scene. I almost died laughing because of his instigating. They're in that scene where they're going uphill, and he's just yelling in Gary's ear, just rage baiting him.
Bro,
I'm like,
Pete wanted to fight him so bad in this movie.
I'm like, bro, I don't know if I could have did it. He would have had to go with me. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm holding.
I was like, bro, he would have had to get cooked with me.
So let's skip forward a little. What's his name? Stebbins starts getting sick slowly, and you can see. I'm like, oh, this is the downfall for this guy. It starts early. You're not paying too much mind, but he's coughing almost from after day one. He's coughing, and you could tell, and he's saying it's allergies, but you know it's not. And then a little after that, we get to the first of the three Musketeers. The Musketeers. There's four of them in this deaths, and it is
Hank.
It's Hank, the Asian man, and it's insanely sad. That shit got
Hank's
me
death
terribly. With
you seen him with his method.
Yeah.
He
just gives up, and then Arthur goes back for him after he hears him get shot, and then he's like, no, I gotta go back for him. And Ray's actually in his right mind. Don't go. He's already shot.
Yeah,
it's too late. And then Ray's almost not. I didn't think Ray was gonna go. I thought they were both going out. And Ray goes back to get Arthur. He's like, he's done. He's dead. Go. And it was hitting emotionally.
Yeah,
This movie,
I did start. There's more than one point
yeah.
where I cried during this movie.
My girl was from this point on, my girl's crying.
Yeah,
It's
I was
done.
like,
She's
I started
over.
crying this moment. I'm like, man, I could just think, I'm like, dang, in that situation, I would want to do the same thing. But he's right. Like, he's the sense, like, hey, he's dead.
He's already shot. He's
dead.
bleeding out.
And you just fall in love with Hank's character. He's the comedic relief.
Oh, yeah.
He
Hank was
has
great.
his own little
He was great from the
superstitious
beginning.
method
Yeah, all of
of the gum.
Yeah.
And keeping his. He had it down to a science.
I bet something happened there with the gum that I just didn't pick up because I was so emotionally. If I rewatch it, maybe he drops the gum out of his mouth because he's so tired you could tell he's exhausted. He's hunched over. You don't even know how he's walking.
I knew he was cooked.
Yeah,
When I seen him limping like that, I was like, bro, he's cooked. He is cooked. It was so sad to see.
I mean, even skipping back slightly to one other death before this, who's another character but not a main one. The guy writing the book.
Yep, the glasses.
He snapped his ankle. He
Oh,
can't
that
walk.
was
And there's kids there
crucial.
watching. There's kids there watching. And Arthur's like, "Get out of here! You don't want to see this." And then just right in front of the kids and it's just that was hard already. That was I mean,
Yeah, he just wanted to write a book. Like, it felt. My heart. I was like, dang. That I didn't.
he probably would have
I didn't
lasted
tear up
longer
or
if he
anything.
didn't break his leg. He broke his leg going uphill, I think, if I remember right.
But dang, I didn't think he had that dog in him. He was walking with this ankle.
For almost a day. I
yeah,
think.
I was like, he was walking for a hot minute
Yeah.
on that ankle. I was like, bro, he's a
When they
dog.
showed his foot and it's just blood, it looks like a blood sack almost. His foot. It was rough. It was disgusting.
Yeah, but
And then, so after Hank is
Arthur.
there is Arthur.
Wait, whoa.
There's
We're
Arthur.
skipping.
Hold on. There's Arthur. There's Ray. There's Pete. There's Brockovich. There's Stebbins. And
The native guy.
The Native American who we didn't talk about. He is.
I love his character throughout the
man.
movie.
Cauley. His character's name is Cauley Park. The actor is Joshua Ojik. Excuse me if I pronounced that last name wrong.
Cauley was one of the high points of this movie too.
He
was on a
almost
neutral
went
side.
out like I would have went out. If he said, "I'm done. This is it. I'm crashing out. He grabs the guy's. He comes up behind the soldier's gun, grabs his gun, shoots him. But then he stops shooting. Why are you stop shooting? I'm killing.
Oh yeah,
everyone.
laying everybody out.
What? He stopped shooting the first guy, and then he just stops. And there's another guy like right next to the guy he shot up on the tank. I would have popped him because he didn't even notice at first. He kind of looked over and was like, "Oh, you just shot my guy. I'm gonna shoot you now." That was one of the worst parts. I just
Writing wise, yeah.
either he's gonna get popped quicker or he's gonna pop another guy, and everyone like stopped in that moment, which was a little weird to me.
I think it was just shock, like, you know, like
Oh, I'm sure.
it was first kill.
Yeah, he did kill a man. Yeah, I get that, but I would have. If I'm crashing out, I'm crashing all the way out. I'm killing everyone around me until they get me.
He's kind of he's really the neutral character. He's not with the Musketeers.
No.
And he's not antagonizing anybody like Brockovich.
He's trying to get everyone to shut up and just walk. Essentially, he's like because he don't like Brockovich either. He's like, Brockovich, shut up. I'm walking here. He tells the other guy, Stebbins, to shut up too.
And one of the best scenes in the movie is when they're all singing Clementine
Oh,
after
yeah.
Hank's death.
Because they learned Hank had a wife named Clementine. Yes.
Yep. Collie passed the information to everybody
Yep.
that he was
Even the
married.
Musketeers didn't know,
even
which is
after
crazy.
his request for 10 naked ladies.
Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah, they're all telling their wishes, and he wants 10 naked ladies. It's insane. But I can't remember if Collie died before Arthur. I guess he did, right? I think he did.
I think Collie did die before Arthur.
Yeah, I think Arthur's one of the last. It goes.
Yeah.
I think
he's top
Brockovich
five.
died before Arthur, right? Or right after. This is
I
where it
think-
gets muddy. I went to the bathroom for Arthur's death. I could not hold it. Everyone starts dying quicker, and I was like,
If you see Brockovich die, then I think it was definitely before Arthur's. I think it was Collie, Brockovich, then Arthur. Or maybe
but I
it was
didn't really miss Arthur's death. They showed him leaking a lot, and then I ran to the bathroom, and I come back, and he's on the ground, and the guy gets him. So my girlfriend told me he gave Ray like a necklace or something.
Yes, he gave him.
I guess he had a hemorrhoid in his brain.
Yep, and he said his uncle or his grandpa always puts ice on his nose to keep his nose from bleeding, but he's lost so much blood at this point.
Right.
He's cooked
Yeah.
no matter what.
'Cause
And then he starts talking to him.
There's a scene where he's bleeding a little, and then I left on the scene where he's bleeding a lot.
Yep, and then he gives the necklace and he begs them. This one I was really breaking down. I was like,
I came back and my girlfriend's like just crying, full on.
he's like,
crying.
don't watch them do it. Whatever you do, don't promise me you won't watch them do it.
Oh wow.
And I was like, dang. But Collie's death, I started breaking down initially when he started making that cry for his heritage.
Oh yeah.
He started singing that song.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I can't tell you which one was like a sadder death for me, like the Arthur death or the Collie death. But Arthur's death had me in shambles.
And then Brockovich dies. He has a mental break, and you see the mental cracks. Like I said, Foreman. That man has a full-on mental break. He's trying to get close to them. He wants to be a part of this group. Ray's eventually like, yeah, I'll talk to Pete. We're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. We're cool. I'll tell him you want to be part of giving money to
Clementine.
I'll tell him, man. I know he didn't ask you. He didn't mean nothing by it. And you just see it. And he's playing with this spoon for a while. So I'm watching it get sharper already. So I think he's gonna stick Ray or Pete.
I thought he was gonna do something
thought he
grimy because he
yeah.
said, "I
Absolutely.
remember the scene where he's talking to Pete and he's like, I got plans for you."
Yeah, and he's sharpening the spoon for a few scenes. It does not focus on it at all. You just kind of notice. And I noticed. I told my girl, I noticed him. I was watching it, and he just starts. I thought he was gonna get Ray because he's holding on to Ray. He's holding him like tight. And then
Yeah.
he gets off him and he walks way ahead, turns around towards him, and sticks himself. Ta, 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 ta. I was like, man, And then
Yeah.
he's sitting there leaking, bleeding, crying, and then they really. This is the part that in a lot of deaths that's messed up. Like the guy with the ankle, the guy that with the Charlie horse. All of these people are crying out in pain, and they still wait for the 3 warnings and then do it. There's a
Yeah.
scene where Ray's like, just end it, just kill him. And they still wait the 3 warnings. I'm like, oh, man.
They dragged out Hank's death
Yeah,
to send a
Hank's-
message
yep.
to all of them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Brockovich, that was one of those ones that's like to watch, like him stab himself with that spoon, like
And then just sit there bleeding out in pain, and they're still. He's just got a gun to him, like, this is your second warning. This is your third warning. A bow, and it's like, holy, he's already. But it's to send it's to mentally mess with the walkers too,
yeah.
to show the government has the power. This is a movie about government having power, essentially. And so then we're down to 3 people.
Stebbins, Pete, and Ray.
Yes. And Stebbins is dying. Well, he's not dying, but he is got the flu.
On the verge of dying.
He's not on the verge of dying. He just is on the verge of, I need to rest. He's walking for days with the flu. I can't even get out of bed with the flu sometimes. And he's walking for miles with no sleep. Man. And you finally learned, which I thought from the beginning, Ray was going to be the general's dad or the major's dad or whatever. Or the son. And it turns out Stebbins is the son of him. And the major doesn't care at all. There's no interaction between them. He does not care.
There was one interaction, and it was when he first comes up to get his dog tag, and he pats him on the back or says something.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
But
he did.
it was very subtle.
Yeah.
And I didn't have, like, I knew that was going to mean something later. I paid attention to that aspect.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're right.
And then
You're
you
correct.
find out that he's a son, and he just let his son sign up and didn't care.
Yeah. And, well, because he has many kids. He's just getting women pregnant left and right. He has a harem, I guess. But the thing was, when he first started talking, it made it sound like he's a plant. Like, oh, I was supposed to win this. I'm supposed to win this, but this sickness got to me. I haven't been sick in 10 years. This isn't supposed to happen right now. I'm supposed to win this. Like, I thought he was a plant generally.
But he had the most effective plan because
Yeah.
the
But-
major was his father.
And so he gives up, and he says, I'm glad it's you two that are... He came around to these guys. He wasn't like Brockovich bad, but he was kind of a a-hole the whole time to these two. And
like
he's
he was
"I'm
just
glad
waiting
it's
for
you
everybody
guys."
to fall off. And
Yeah.
but, you know, he does join in with the Clementine scene and everything. So
Oh, yeah.
that's where you start to see his cracks. Like his character.
He never seemed to me like a bad guy. I just generally thought he was a plant, so he's trying to stay away from everyone. Like
Yeah.
he's in there from the government to win. But now we're down to 2. And it does the cliche thing, which I didn't hate. It starts raining. Got to have the most dramatic scene in the rain. Right? And well, there was 3 or 4 of them when Ray ran into his mom too, which was a huge scene. He almost gave up right there. And Pete again saves him and says, "Look, don't do this in front of your mom.
Yep.
Not in front of her. You keep walking to the next town if you got to."
That's why I wanted to talk about Pete and Ray's relationship
Yeah.
throughout the movie.
It's one of the best
It's the drive.
companionships I've seen in a long time in a movie.
Yes, the way it's done is super organic.
Yeah,
It's just you see these two
because they
who
and only
eventually brothers
Yeah.
start to open up to each other.
and it only happens really because they walked in at the same time together. So they just started talking to each other first before they talked to anyone else. That's kind of how friendships do happen. You walk into school, it's your first day of school, and either the first kid you sit next to becomes your best friend or the first person you walked in with. And that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it happened with me and my best friend. I was set right here next to him, and there we go, off from there.
Yeah, I feel you. It's just you see them. Ray's the first one to open up about his reasoning for wanting revenge because the major killed his father for leaking too much information just to his son. And then Pete
Right. Well, that shows another aspect of this world. The government is controlling more than we realize.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to read certain books. You're not allowed to watch certain things. All this old stuff from the old world that shows people standing up to the government that they're not always right isn't allowed. The government is rule all in this world.
Yeah, I'm glad that you talked about that because I didn't know how deep it was until I seen that scene. I was like, dang, it's that deep where the government's that has that much control over. I was like, I don't even know how. Like, I was still confused. I'm like, how did they find out?
Yeah.
How did they find out?
Someone's leaking something. That's what they want, though. They want fear. They control by fear, essentially. And so, but yes, Pete and Ray It's just you just see it growing through the whole movie. I mean, you see the Musketeers grow too, and they all slip up. They're all breaking. They're all at their wits' end. Pete crashes out on Hank at one point. Ray crashes out on Pete, but they come back together. They apologize to each other. You know, I didn't mean this. I didn't. It's my bad. You know, we're all at our end right now.
Yep. You know, Pete's really the anchor of the group. Like, he's the one keeping everybody's hopes up. He's just the joy and, like...
Pete is a really good character. He's just with his backstory and who he became as a human being is really good. There at the very end, I knew this was coming. I didn't know how the end was fully going to happen, but Pete stopped walking, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew if it came down to Ray and Pete, Pete's going to give up. And then Ray talks him into walking just a little longer, and then Ray stops. And Pete didn't realize it.
I didn't... Okay, I knew Pete was going to do that.
Yeah.
Just because of his character, the way he's been built up, his purpose in it.
And Pete, we don't fully know what's going to happen. Pete has no family.
Yeah.
We learned from the Scar, his uncle beats him because his parents died, so now he's with his uncle, and his uncle beats him. He's got no family. And you see Ray has his mom, who he is. His mom is like... his mom is attached to... Like, this reminds me of me and my mom's relationship, because she loves me. I know she does. She's...
Yeah, I'm a mama's boy, too.
Man, and to see Ray give his own life up when he knows he has that for Pete, because he knows Pete's a better person. He just knows Pete's in here for the right reasons. He's here. Pete is just the better person overall.
Yeah.
He knows that. He learns this through the whole movie. He learns this. And I think he just wants him. You deserve the life, man. Go.
That was the perfect twist, because I didn't see it coming. I didn't know Ray was going to do that.
In the moment, I realized he was going to do that, but leading up, I didn't know how it was going to go. You're right. I knew Pete would try to give himself up. I didn't know if it would work. I didn't know if Ray would give him. I didn't know what was going to fully happen at the end. As soon as Ray went back for him and said, keep walking, I knew, oh, Ray's done. Ray's killing himself. But I thought Ray was going to crash out like our boy Collie did and grab the gun from the Major and pop him. That's what I would have done. He already had one in the gut. And once Ray dies, the acting that comes out of this man is like,
yeah,
holy cow.
His speech about love and choosing love, about how he got tore up and he blamed himself like for even causing the altercation.
What,
you
walk
just
me a
see
while?
a beautiful character.
Yeah, he said he always
driven on
if
love.
he had a brother, he wouldn't have ended up the way he ended up. And he found his brother, and then he lost him within days. And you just see a man break down. It's something. It was great acting. It was a great scene. And you know what? He didn't choose love at the end. He said, I want the gun.
Yeah, I was like...
That I did not see coming.
I was looking around when he said, "What's your wish?" And I was
like, I want a carbine.
I was
He's like, oh, we'll get you one. Don't worry. He's like, no, I want
that
one.
carbine.
I'm like, yep, the crash out. And he
snaps.
And Ray was right in the end, because Ray says, you're a winner. That's uncharted territory. What are they going to kill you? You don't know. And they weren't going to kill him, because if they kill him, what does that show? The long walk is worthless. You killed everyone. No one survived. Now no one has hope. Now no one has nothing. They're going to rise up against this government if you kill this man.
I don't know. Well, that's
how I see it.
Controversial.
Sure.
Because the ending.
Yeah.
So in the ending, after he gets his carbine and he shoots the Major,
what does he do?
He starts walking onto
He keeps walking.
row of lights.
Let me tell you why he keeps walking. First of all, because he still had that dog in him. That man would have walked another 100 miles.
Hey, yeah, like you said earlier, he is the only one that's not tired the whole way.
Even at the end, he's not tired.
It's all mental.
It's mental for him, and he's got that mentality. He got that dog.
Yeah,
man.
And I looked at the ending initially as, okay, in his head, he was still walking after, and that he got shot by everybody else around the Major after he shot the Major. Okay. That's how I interpreted the ending.
You can. I think that's fair.
Because
I thought he was going to get... It's something they don't need to show. But to me, I think
But like you
I
said,
just think they didn't know what to do. He's also the major. These soldiers are like, do we kill him? Do we not? We don't know. Because again, it's uncharted territory. That's their head. They are soldiers. They just follow orders. They have no one to give them orders at that point.
yeah.
Who is gonna? Do we kill him? What if we get in trouble for killing him? Because he won. I don't know. That's how I took it. Once you take off someone who gives orders in a military branch,
Someone
cer-
can't just
to certain degrees, people will step up. But in situations like that, where this military rules from fear like that, I feel like you can't. Who's gonna step up? Now they're afraid if they do the wrong thing, they're gonna get punished.
I mean, dang. When
That's
you,
what
when
fear
you
comes from.
when you explain it like that, it kind of makes me think like maybe he did survive.
I think
Part of
he
me still
survived.
thinks he survived because I'm like you said, the government's influenced by fear
Yes.
and what happened. Then how
the
is the long
soldiers-
walk validated
Yes.
if they shoot him right now?
Exactly.
But like then
the
again,
whole country's watching. Maybe they kill him later.
yeah.
Maybe they do. We don't know that. We only saw up to there. But I think right there he was fine. You can't show that on TV. Then no one's going to sign up for the long walk ever. It's like what Ray was saying. They don't require this, but every single person you have ever talked to, every other single boy has signed up for this.
Yeah. It's the ending leaves a lot where it's open ended. You can interpret it as you want. Like it just goes to show you like the writing on this movie was top tier.
Yes,
the character
absolutely.
is an extremely only character driven movie where the overarching is Pete and Ray's relationship and all the characters that stem around them. It's
This movie is great. This is a phenomenal movie. I'll recommend this movie.
I recommend this movie to anybody.
Like it. Check out our end of the year special where we are gonna show off all our movies. This might be at the top of both of our lists. Who knows?
I don't know.
We still got movies to see. This upcoming Leonardo DiCaprio movie is the best reviewed, well, one of the best reviewed movies of all time. It's not. I don't think I've seen any review. It's all been 10s and 5s. 10s out of
Okay.
10s and 5s out of 5s and A pluses. There's not been one single bad review of this movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I was kind of interested, but it looked kind of funny. But I know they played a trailer in front of this movie, The Long Walk, and I was like, "Oh, this does look kind of really
I missed
good."
that trailer.
And so this is the one I'm interested in. We're probably going to review that. I believe our next review will be him, and it might be during our Halloween special. So check that out. We're super excited for
Yeah.
that. We're going to have a horror movie list. We might have a special guest for that. Just a
Okay.
heads up.
Maybe we can get a sports movie list in there.
Sports movie, I think, well,
We'll see.
eventually do that for sure. But I think this is a Halloween special. It's a horror movie. We'll have a discussion about horror movies, and I'm very excited for it. Hopefully, we can get some decorations going in the bar in Colin's Pub
Make
here.
it special.
Just look out for it. It might be a really good episode. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be interesting.
Man,
The horror movie list. I'm gonna tell y'all now. It's not gonna be
I think horror is a lot of it is
the best.
like nostalgia.
Yeah.
So ours is skewed not towards classics, not from 80s movies or 90s. It's more like 2000s and 2010s movies, which
Yeah.
a lot of people might not like. It's going to be a debate. That's
gonna
why
be
I
a
hope
controversial
I
list.
and I'm not big on horror.
Neither am I.
So my friend who I hoping to get on here, he's horror. He loves horror and all of that. So check that out when we drop that. Hoping to drop it around Halloween.
So, what's your final rating of The Long Walk?
Right now it's a 9. It's a solid 9 though. Like it's not going lower. It might go higher.
Yeah,
It's good.
9.5 for me. Still, it's just
It's just hard to rewatch this. It's a heavy movie.
yeah.
It's heavy.
I mean,
I'm sure I will at some point in my life, but in the next year, probably not.
it's definitely in my top 3 favorite movies so far this year.
Nice. Yeah, it's up there for me for sure. All right.
It was an amazing experience for a watch. Check it out. I'm Phoenix,
I'm Rice.
and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and tune into all of our social medias.
Yes. Thank you.